I recently came across a post online discussing the use of ChatGPT to summarize the key takeaways from self-help books, potentially eliminating the need to read them all together. I thought the idea was pretty interesting, so I decided to test it out for myself on my top 3 picks regarding self-help books. Let's see how accurately ChatGPT can summarize the books and the key takeaways. Starting with one of the best finance books for beginners, The Barefoot Investor. It is a fantastic read, in my honest opinion, for anyone who wants to get a handle on their finances and for those who don't really know where to start. Here is ChatGPT's summary of the book. The Barefoot Investor is a financial guidebook written by Scott Pape, an Australian financial advisor and media personality. So far, so good. The book offers practical advice on managing personal finances, including budgeting, saving, investing, and reducing debt. The key philosophy of the book is based on the bucket system, where you divide your income into different buckets or accounts for specific purposes, such as living expenses, savings, and investments. The book also emphasizes the importance of automating your finances, such as setting up direct debits and automatic savings transfers. In addition to the practical advice, the book also promotes a mindset shift towards money, encouraging readers to view money as a tool to create the life that they want rather than a source of stress and anxiety. I really like that. That's a good paragraph. The book primarily focuses on several key topics that receive considerable emphasis. The bucket systems, like I mentioned just before, automating your finances, the importance of having an emergency fund, reducing debt, investing in low-cost index funds, and the power of compounding and mindset shifts towards money. And ChatGPT provided some brief definitions for each of those terms mentioned, which I added in the description of today's video to save some clutter and stop it from being too wordy. Overall, the book focuses on practical advice and mindset shifts that can help readers take control of their finances and achieve financial independence. That is a comprehensive overview for sure. It has all of the key points that I would like to have seen based on me knowing what's in that book and what I've read. I don't know if that would encourage me not to pick the book up, but it would definitely encourage me to read it because a lot of the stuff that is covered here is stuff that I would be interested in reading about. Let's move on to The Miracle Morning and see what ChatGPT has to say about it. The Miracle Morning is a self-help book written by Hal Elrod. The book advocates waking up early and following a specific morning routine. Again, so far so good. The routine includes 6 habits or practices that are intended to improve overall well-being, productivity, and success, and they are as follows: silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. The book emphasizes the importance of starting the day with a positive mindset and setting intentions for the day ahead. It argues that following the Miracle Morning routine can help individuals increase their productivity, creativity, and motivation throughout the day. Overall, the Miracle Morning offers a practical and actionable approach to improving one's morning routine and overall well-being, and has gained a following among those seeking to maximize their productivity and personal development. Some of the key points from the book include the importance of waking up early, the 6 habits of the Miracle Morning, the power of a positive mindset, the benefits of journaling, and the importance of self-education. And again, I've put the one-liner definitions for each of those that ChatGPT spat out in the description down below, so feel free to read them in your own time if you want to learn more. The Miracle Morning offers a practical and actionable approach to improving one's morning routine and achieving personal growth and success. The book emphasizes the importance of self-care, positive thinking, and continuous learning as essential elements for a fulfilling and successful life. Now, I actually took up the Miracle Morning Challenge. I literally did it, and I documented my whole journey along the way. I've linked the videos down in the description below if you are interested in learning more and diving deeper into the topic before even going and reading the book. It's something that definitely changed my life is a strong way to put it. And it's something that lots of people say all the time, oh, it changed my life. But really, truly, it gave me a window of time where I could dedicate some time towards doing some things that were important to me, and I'm still carrying forward with them today, such as reading and learning Italian as 2 very simple examples. I want to put some emphasis on it that summary is pretty damn good of what that book is. And again, if I had read that summary before reading this book, I would be pretty confident that it aligns with what I'm interested in, and I would probably pick it up and actually sit through it. If I didn't have time, it's probably given me enough already that I could ask ChatGPT some more questions that would probably spit out some answers that would highlight what the key takeaways are from that book and how to actually put it into motion in my daily life. I'm impressed so far. I think it's sitting at 2 for 2. Let's move on to the third and final book, being Atomic Habits, and talk a bit about that. Atomic Habits is a self-help book written by James Clear that provides a practical guide to creating positive habits and breaking negative ones. The book offers a framework for making small, incremental changes to daily habits that can lead to significant improvements in overall well-being, productivity, and success. The key points of the book include the power of small habits, the importance of identity, the 4 laws of behavior change, the role of environment, and the importance of tracking progress. It even provided some additional key points as well: the role of habits in achieving goals, the importance of habit stacking, the impact of social norms, the power of belief, and finally, and definitely by far my favorite, the importance of consistency, something that I live by, that I think is a massive driver in people's success. Overall, by focusing on small incremental changes and aligning your habits with your desired identity, you can create lasting change and achieve greater success and fulfillment in life. Now, what's interesting is that once I finished reading this book here, I actually went and made 5 standalone videos on topics contained within that were applicable to me. Like, I made the videos for me to reflect on how they impact my well-being and my overall life, which is kind of cool, and I've left links down in the description below. I'm really glad that I made them. The thing that's crazy though is that, once again, the summary really captures the essence of what the book aims to convey and the topics it covers. It provides a clear and concise overview of the book's content. Like, I'm blown away that in a few seconds it was able to generate what I've just read over the course of a few minutes. And what's even more amazing is I've actually read all 3 of these books, and I can attest that it's all accurate. There's nothing that has been missed there. I'm blown away. Kind of eye-opening and fun. Instead of reading all 3 books, which have over 700 pages combined, I got a concise overview in less than 5 minutes worth of typing. In my opinion, ChatGPT is a scarily impressive tool because really truly it was able to analyze and distill the content within what I would call relatively complex text. Like, they're easy reads and they're definitely written to be easily read, but there's a lot of content in there and it's hard to sift through it all when you're reading 300 or so pages and you forget what was in the initial stages of the book as you make your way to the end. Again, the way I'm looking at this is that it's a time saver and a resource saver. If you're someone who's time poor but is interested in topics that would be contained within these books, you can get your summary from ChatGPT, then type in, tell me more about this specific topic, and I'm sure within the span of a couple of paragraphs, you'll have a concise and coherent set of words that make a lot of sense and would be relatively easy to follow without having to dive deeper into the actual book. The other impressive thing about using this technology is that those summaries, like I said just before, align with what I'm interested in learning more about. So as someone who doesn't know if this book is going to be for them, it might actually be the deciding factor as to whether or not you pick it up. That summary can go a long way to helping someone make a decision whether or not they're going to buy the book or even spend the time to read it. To wrap up for today, ChatGPT is a resource that I would highly encourage people to use. I think it's something that can definitely be utilized in a way that can help people learn. You have to be careful. There's a fine line. I know that you shouldn't use it to do the work for you, but definitely to make sense of things that might be overwhelming or a little bit complex, or to save time on things that might be considered wasteful. I know there's a big pushback from the greater community that it's going to take jobs and it's going to affect people like students who are at university or high school who are learning, but truly I think that this is really revolutionary technology. It's blowing my mind in my everyday life. I'm using it more and more frequently, and I'm very, very impressed with a lot of what it's spitting out. Obviously, you have to read between the lines. Not all of it is going to be 100% accurate all of the time. You need to cross-reference and check what is being said. But when it comes to stuff like this, it is a perfect use case for it. With that being said, I don't have anything else to talk about today. I thought this would be a really interesting deep dive, which I think I got a little bit out of it. Hopefully you, the viewer, did too. If you thought it was insightful, interesting, any of the above, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button down below. It really does help the channel grow, and I definitely do appreciate the support. And that's pretty much all I have. So I'll leave you there. Have a good day. Have a good week. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.